Nice little clip on the sideline. North Kingstown's got to be careful not hitting that quarterback too far into the white.
Second down and 12. Jelinas wants to throw, goes long, and that ball is intercepted. Run back now to the 10, 5, and touchdown. Oh, great play by number 5 for the Skippers. That's Gian Iaquelli, young man we talked about at the beginning of the game.
Player to watch, Gian Iaquelli, a guy that's a big-time offensive threat, but also on defense. That was a well-thrown ball. It was on time to the outside, but the cornerback just comes up and gambles and takes the ball himself. Every ball in the air, he considers his sort of a ball hawk back there, and it pays off.
42-yard interception return. Gives the home team now a 13-0 lead. And Kennett comes on to kick it. And that kick up, it's got quite a foot there, putting it through the uprights. Let's take a little break here. 14-0 North Kingstown leads it. More of the Ocean State Credit Union Friday Night Rivals, presented by Eric George, DMD and Associates, after this. And welcome back to North Kingstown. The Skippers 14-0 over Burrillville, and we have been talking about the former coach of North Kingstown, Joe Gil Martin, who tragically died earlier this week in a boating accident, and all of the NK players wearing a sticker on the back of their helmet with Joe Gil Martin's initials. So always remembered here in NK, a gentleman who had quite an impact on the program, the school, and the town. All right, the kickoff now returned by the Burrillville Broncos and stopped at about the 23-yard line. And Burrillville will bring the offense back out. It's a turnover, producing a touchdown for NK. And you wonder what impact that will have on quarterback Logan Jelinas. I mean, you were a quarterback. When you throw a pick, I mean, how long does it stay in your head?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things that you work on. You try to, before the game, have that in your notes. If something goes wrong, I want to be the type of guy that bounces back quickly. So if you can kind of anticipate that something's always going to go on wrong in a game, you can kind of cultivate that.
All right, Jelinas with a little pitch from the backfield, then around the right side, looking for some room, but really not going anywhere. Maybe a yard picked up on that play.
Yeah, the other thing for Jelinas is, I don't think it was the worst play in the world. It was a good, well-thrown ball. Comes out right here, makes a good play on the option. I don't think, when you throw that bad pick that's really your fault, it's a little bit tougher. But I thought they were in a cover 4. The corner made a great play on the ball. It was right there. 2 guys had a chance, and he just kind of ripped it out of his hand. So I think he'll be able to bounce back from this. Did a good job on the option right there.
2nd down and 9 now for the Broncos. Deep in their own zone. Snap, back to pass. Jelinas gets it tipped, and it falls incomplete. So good rush on the play by NK. You look, if you're trying to predict who's going to win this game tonight, you look at the records, both in Division 1. 1-3 for the Skippers. Burrillville 4-1.
Absolutely. As we see, a great play by 88 there, Dylan D'Alessio. Way to get his hands up. Logan Jelinas doesn't have much time back there. He's got enough time to get rid of the ball, but you've got to find some arm angles with the big front 4 of North Kingstown bringing the steam.
All right, 3rd down and 9 now. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right, man in motion. And Jelinas calling the signals. There's a low snap and gets away from the quarterback, who just reaches back and reels it in. So a loss on the play, and Jelinas not happy. A loss of 8 on that play will bring up 4th down here for the Broncos.
Yeah, Jelani is showing some emotion there. We'll see. Yeah, very, very low snap. Kind of sneaks through his hands as well. Looks like a little bit of a slippery track. Does a good job just falling on that. Hopefully mitigate this with a punt and retain some field position if we can get a good punt off here.
All right, Daniel Delmonico is the punter, and he is back at his own 2-yard line. The snap, high snap, and just gets that one away. And that bounces at the 35-yard line and continues to roll as all of the North Kingstown players get away and finally downed at the 43-yard line. And that's where we'll get to see North Kingstown take over here. North Kingstown led by their head coach, second year for Dave Giorgi, who joined the team in 2011, worked with the former coach, Joe Gil Martin, says he was his mentor, was also Gil Martin's quarterback coach. And he's got his team up 14-0 here with 3:36 to go in the first.
Yeah, it's always tough when you lose a valued member and someone that's done so much for the program. And it looks like North Kingstown, you know, playing with a heavy heart, but playing for Gil Martin here.
Charnello with the carry there on that first down play, pickup of a couple of yards. Second down and 8.
Skippers come out and 4 wide with a little bit of motion. Give it to Charnello up the middle, and you can see how good he is at keeping the legs going and continue to fight after first contact. And gain of about 4 there. Or I should say gain of 1.
Third down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, 1, 2. 3rd and 6. So this is where, you know, it's good to be that passing attack offense. You're comfortable here with this type of thing. They'll try to go to their short to intermediate passing game, and they've got trips to the bottom of the screen.
3rd down and 6. Back to pass, looking for room, and finally letting it go over the middle, and it is complete to Cooper Berthelotz. So nice heads-up play there by the quarterback, Jack Diano. 15-yard pickup on that play.
Yeah, Diano did a great job right here. He didn't have what he initially wanted. Nice move to step up in the pocket, keep his head alive, a little high step, and then across his body to the middle. And you don't want to do this too often because that can result in interceptions, but he puts it right on the money.
So they move the chains. 1st down and 10 now on the 25-yard line. Up the middle goes Chris Charnello. 3-yard pickup on that play.
Charnello averaging 70 yards a game, 40 of them on the ground, 29 on the ground, 40 in the air. So he's a dual threat guy. They'll send him out of the backfield, catch some on 3rd down. And obviously, we've seen what he can do between the tackles and on those dives. He's got a receiving touchdown as well on the year.
From under center, the pitch, A.J. Parry. Parry looking for room to the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, you can see they're a totally different style runner. Parry's that guy that's trying to get to the outside and turn the burners on. Parry with 3 receiving touchdowns on the year, 1 rushing, and that'll be his 2nd, so 5 total on the year. Just a little bit of a toss him up and then gets back to the outside. And really, there's no one that's going to catch him once he gets to that sideline.
Well done. 20-0 now with 1:09 left here in the first.
Penalty kick. Now those are the whole green to snap.